The U.S. Federal Aviation Administration has opened an investigation into Boeing over falsified inspection records for some of its 787 Dreamliner passenger jets. This after the beleaguered company reported that workers at a South Carolina plant falsified inspection records on certain planes. Boeing says its engineers have determined that the misconduct did not create an immediate safety issue. The FAA says it's investigating whether Boeing completed inspections to confirm adequate bonding and grounding where the wings join the fuselage on some 787 Dreamliners. With me now to discuss is Keith Mackey. He's an aviation analyst. Keith, the hits just keep on coming for Boeing. Another investigation. What are the concerns right now? What's your take on inspectors falsifying information on the safety of the planes?
Good morning, Marcia. That's an accusation. It's not proven true yet. However, it's been thoroughly investigated by the FAA, who's continuing to determine that everything's been done properly. The immediate concern was there was a problem with the anti-icing system on both the 787 and the 737, and there was a question as to how the FAA was handling it. When something like this happens, when there's a mechanical difficulty, this information is reported to the FAA. And if the FAA considers it serious enough, they'll issue what's called an airworthiness directive. And this mandates the proper repair procedure. This is accomplished on any affected airplanes, and the fleet is returned safely to service. This is a normal procedure and is not to be confused with any errors in manufacturing normally.
How problematic is it for Boeing, though, to be back in the headlines with more questions surrounding the safety of their planes? What's it doing to their reputation?
Well, it certainly isn't helping their reputation, and Boeing doesn't seem to have done much to ensure public confidence in the company. There's been no changes in the board of directors. The president has resigned, but not effective until the end of the year. I think my personal opinion is that Boeing needs to do something more proactive and more immediate than what they've done so far.
Like what?
One thing would be to put some people back on the board who has some engineering expertise rather than financial expertise. This is the portion of the equation that seems to be missing, and it's a real drag on what's going on. We need some people who have manufacturing experience rather than accounting experience to be involved in the control of the company.
Where do you think this investigation will lead, Keith? What happens next?
Well, the investigation involving the incorrect assembly of the pieces that you led the story with has been known for some time, and individual aircraft have been inspected and a determination made either that repairs need to be considered or that the aircraft are airworthiness in the state that they're in now.
Keith Mackey, thanks so much for taking the time to speak with us today. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome, Mark.